Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Takara Tomy Transformer figure, and this is one of the Studio Series figure, and the figure I'm showing you guys is Grimlock. Bottom here shows the name Grimlock, and this is number 7 from the line. And on the back of the box you can see the robot mode and also the dinosaur mode. There, and then other figures that are available. So let's get Grimlock out of packaging. Alright, so let's start off with Beast Mode. Let's see here. Here's Grimlock in Beast Mode. Quite nice. I am very surprised about this dinosaur. Grimlock, it's very, very accurate looking. Even though on film it looks like there's a lot of stuff going on. But to me, especially the head, it looks quite good. Almost dead on. And see if I could zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it better. There it is. Let's show off the rest of the body. There's a metallic greenish wash all over Grimlock, and I think it's very accurate because in the film he does look a little greenish. So that's cool. Really like the head sculpt of this Grimlock here. Really good. And then he has articulation. The jawline has an articulation, so his mouth could actually move. His mouth could actually open and close. And here's how big the mouth could open up. Then neck, there is no joint right there. There is a ratcheting joint over the base of the neck, but that is because in robot mode that's the shoulder section, so it has a ratcheting joint so he could actually spin like so. And then these little arms, there's a ball joint over on the shoulder section, but nothing else. There's no elbow joint or a wrist joint, anything like that. And the tail doesn't really move at all. Over here in this section, it's also there's a ratcheting joint rotation because that's the shoulder joint in robot mode. There's the rest of the tail. And then as for the legs, they're a bit more range of motion because these are the legs of the robot mode as well. There's ratcheting joint, full 360 for the hips. Then the knee joint, and there's a double jointed knee, and then ball jointed ankle. And here's the front view of Grimlock. And here's the back view. And from tail to head, he is about 13 inches or so. And then as far as the height, let's see, it's about 9 inches, give or take. Depends on how you pose the Grimlock here. And here's a size comparison with other Studio Series figure. We have Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. As you can see, Grimlock is definitely way too small for this series. But for Legends, he fits a little bit better. And here with Grimlock, you can see he fits in with these a little bit more. Actually quite well. So if you guys own this Cyberverse Optimus Prime, then Grimlock will fit in nicely with them. You can see this Optimus Prime's riding him. Riding Grimlock. And yeah, I think it's quite nice. Pretty much in scale. The Cyberverse Prime might be a slight bit big, but fits in quite nice. Do one more detailed look before I transform him in robot mode. Red eyes right there, nice. And the paint job is nice. I like it. I like that wash they got on him. And teeth are made out of softer plastic. Oops. Zoom out a little bit. There's the spine, the body, the tail. And those legs. And again, very happy with this beast mode. Alright, one more look. Alright, and here's Grimlock in robot mode. And I heard from a video, some guy from Hasbro saying that this is the they actually took the digital file from the movie to create this version of Grimlock. So this is the most accurate Grimlock they have from the movie. So quite nice. I am very happy with it, and I really like the two shoulder pads that he has on, one on each side. It's even though one of those dinosaur head is a fake one, but still, it's I'm glad they did it. So it looks so accurate right now. And it's not just the front side too. It's a full-on head, where you could, even if you turn them around, there's the second, the other side of the head. So I'm happy about that. Really good looking Grimlock. There's the rest of him. And let's get a closer look at that head sculpt of Grimlock. Let me see if I can get even closer right there. Really good looking head sculpt. And I love that metallic wash that he has on. And when you guys get this figure, if you guys looking at this out in the wild, definitely, oh wait, there's a piece I forgot to transform on top of his head. There he is. It looks much better now. So as I was saying, if you guys are looking at this out in the wild, definitely check the paint job, because I've seen some that aren't the metallic brush that they put on is not even. So I have seen one where the chin section is missing some paint, and others are on as nice. So take a good look at them. If there are quite a few to choose from, definitely look at the paint job. There we go. There's the head, and the fist is it's molded out of one piece, so there's no articulation around the hand, the hand or the wrist section. And I believe this is the fake head, yeah. And this is part of the tail. And the rest of the body. And those legs. And the back side of Grimlock. I wonder if they'll do the rest of the Dinobots. Not sure, but I guess if they were to do one, it would definitely be Grimlock first. And as far as articulation, even though Grimlock has a ball jointed head, he can't really look up, but he could definitely look down. And here's how far down he could look. That's quite a bit. And as I've mentioned earlier, shoulders on ratcheting joint. And then as for the bicep, there is a swivel joint right there. And then a hinge joint around the elbows. And you could bend about 90 degrees. Maybe a little more than 90. And then nothing around the wrist. And as for the waist, there is a rotation joint. And that's how far his waist could turn. He cannot do one 360. And then as for the legs, same as the Dinobots. So there are ratcheting joints, and again, yeah, the shoulders, same thing, ratcheting joints, and then the hips, ratcheting joint, and then we already went over the knees and the ankles. All right, so standing up straight, he stands about 9.5 inches if you're counting the tip of that spire. He's about 10 inches, but without it, he's about 9.5 inches. In height. A very, very nice figure. And here's a size comparison, and yeah, the studio scale, it's definitely a little too small for the rest of the studio scale, but he is perfect with the Legends, the Cyberverse scale, which is about, what, how big are those? They're about, what, 3.5, 4 inches? Yeah, somewhere around there, about 3.75 inches. Those figures will fit Grimlock perfectly. Well, not perfectly, but close. So there you have it. There's Grimlock from Takara Tomy Studio Series. Thanks for watching.